We'll call this meeting to the Blackhawk County Board of Supervisors to order for June 19th, 2018. Roll call, Mr. B.
Leyland.
Here.
Little.
Here.
Magsamen.
Here.
Schwartz.
Here.
White.
Here, have a moment of silence to reflect on our actions of the day. As we reflect on our actions of the day, I'd like to remember the family of Roger Truig. He's a longtime Deere employee and also was big in the Red Cross. He volunteered for many years for the Red Cross.
Also, I'd like to mention the loss of the Powers family with Kevin Powers passing away.
Thank you, Frank. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have the agenda received?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Any discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Public comments. Anybody from the public like to comment about anything other than what's on the agenda? Good morning, Seth.
Good morning. Yes, I just want to note, I think I emailed you guys that I did make a mistake, and I do apologize for the folks that are here today for 8902 Dysart Road. I sent it through the normal channels, but I made the huge mistake of not CCing Dana, so it was never properly published. So the new date for the will be July 10th for the 8902 Dysart Road, and I want to apologize to anybody in the audience that's here today. That was my mistake. From now on, though, Board of Supervisors, when I send an email out, I just added Dana to it so that this mistake shall never happen again. And I just want to apologize to the public that are here today, but it'll be on the agenda for July 10th.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Moving on to claims and payments. This is claims and payments for the county.
The county's expenditures this week total $671,132.14, 671,132.14. That includes approximately $350,000 for the jail parking lot project.
Motion to. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? This resolution, please answer as your name is called.
Leyland.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Magsamen.
Yes.
Schwartz.
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. Next is a resolution to approve the expenditures for Country View.
Country View's expenditures this week total $25,778.27, 25778.27.
Move to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion on this item? This resolution, please answer as your name is called.
Little.
Yes.
Magsamen.
Yes.
Schwartz.
Yes.
Leyland.
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. Next is receive project updates from department heads and elected officials. Morning.
Morning, Board. Brian Brennan, Assistant
Morning.
Engineer. This week, we do have crews out with the graders on the gravel roads, touching up some spots from our recent rains. We haven't found any major damage yet from last night's rain, but people are kind of driving around and checking their prospective areas. Marquee Road, where we have been doing culvert replacements, was patched yesterday by Aspro, and that is again open to traffic. We do anticipate that closing again around mid-August for some bridge repairs. Is there any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other department heads or elected officials? Moving on to minutes approved for June 12th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Consent agenda by resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion on any of the items. This is a resolution. Please answer as your name is called.
Magsamen.
Yes.
Schwartz.
Yes.
Leyland.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. Next is contracts and agreements. This is a resolution at the community service agreement between Blackhawk County and the Eastside Ministerial Alliance, Jesse Crosby Neighborhood Center, and Operation Threshold to establish requirements that each agency shall comply with and to be entitled to allocate designated funds to eligible Blackhawk County residents applying for shelter, energy assistance effective July 1st through 18th through June 30th, 19, to be approved and directed to share the sign for same as recommended by Bob Lincoln, CSS Administrator. Good morning.
Good morning, Colleen, Community Services. The only change within the agreement is just the 3% increase for the administrative dollars for each of the 3 agencies, and I did include that in the FY19 budget request. Not going to increase any of the rent or utility allotments because we've done that within the last couple of years, and everything seems to be running smoothly with that, and we're not running short, so that's a good thing. And as reflected in the audits that I submitted, I've met with all 3 agencies within the last couple weeks, and everything's running real smooth. The communication between all of them is just great, so can't ask for anything more on what they're doing. And then we'd also like to welcome Deborah Carr. She's the new Executive Director of EMA, and also Pastor Thomas Flint from the EMA Board is here. We've met with them a couple times within the last month when she's been on board. It's going really well, so we're looking forward to having her on board. And that's it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Move to approve?
Second?
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? This is a resolution. Please answer as your name is called.
Schwartz.
Yes.
Leyland.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Magazine.
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. This is a resolution that the medical director agreement between Country View Care Center and Unity Point Clinic to provide 1 physician to serve as medical director at the facility July 1st, 18 through June 30th, 19 be approved. Direct the chair to sign for same as recommended by Carol Laurie, Country View Provisional Administrator.
So moved.
Second?
Morning, Carol.
Good morning, Board.
Morning.
This is actually just a replacement. We've had a medical director who has retired from practice, and we have secured Unity Point Clinic to provide our medical director. We do not have a specific physician that will be assigned permanently. However, they are looking for somebody. This is on a month-to-month. Basically, it does have a 30-day out with that in the event that the county chooses to go to a different direction. And you will also find that the amount for the services is considerably less than what we were paying before.
Thank you,
Any
Carol.
question?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Have a motion and a second on the floor. This is a resolution. Please answer as your name is called.
Leyland.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Magazine.
Yes.
Schwartz.
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. This is a resolution after agreement between Blackhawk County and Grin and Grow Daycare. Term July 1st through June 30th, 2021. Be approved and direct the chair to sign for same as recommended by Rory Geving, Maintenance Superintendent.
So moved.
Second?
Good morning, Board. Rory Giving, Maintenance Superintendent.
Morning.
I don't know if the board had any questions regarding this renewal of contract, but basically it's what Grin and Grow pays the county is 6.95% of the building's expenses and salary benefits, averaging in the neighborhood of anywhere between $1,300 to $1,500 a month.
And they pay phone utilities?
Pardon me?
They pay their own phone and utilities?
They pay 6.95% of all of those types of expenses. So with utilities, phone, what have you.
That number's been constant from day one, hasn't it?
Yep, it's based on the square footage that they use in that facility.
Any other questions for Rory?
I think this was a contract too, where we were going to extend it 3 more years or have the option to extend it.
Correct.
Possibly. If it,
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Has it always been a 3-year?
Looking back, yeah, it looks like that's the trend. Just, I guess, some additional information with regards to the services that they provide. We did a count. They currently have 41 children that they have services for over there.
Have you had any cost in the last 3 years as far as infrastructure?
We've had some labor. We've put in new VCT tiling in their area. We've had some water softener, again, labor. They've covered the material cost. But again, they 6.95% of that salary they do cover, and that's part of the services that we have listed out in the contract. So nothing significant, just upkeep.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Rory,
Roy.
this isn't probably a fair question to you, but do you know what capacity is for us at that facility for children?
That's a very good question, and I don't know that.
We can follow up with it. I just
Yeah.
wondered if my chance. Thank you.
Yep.
No, it used to be a lot more than that years ago.
But there's no county there. County kids.
No county employees are utilizing that. I'm told that there are a few city employees that actually utilize it. As of right now, no county employees that we're aware of.
I guess any daycare facility benefits parents and the children, having that facility to care for their children while they're working or whatever reason they have for putting them in there.
Yeah.
A motion and a second on the floor. This is a resolution. Please answer as your name is called.
Leyland,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Magsman,
Yes,
Schwartz.
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. This is other business. This is a motion for the request for purchase of capital equipment submitted by Kim Vader, IT Director. Be approved, direct the chair to sign for same purchase of one laptop docking station at the cost of $1,042.28 from Sterling Computers to be used at the Health Department.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, aye.
aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Next, the resolution that the lowest reasonable bid received from Wilson Restaurant Supply, Cedar Falls, Iowa, for condensing units at the jail and the kitchen, walk-in cooler and freezer units with a bid of $15,745.67 be approved and direct the chair to sign for same as recommended by Rory Geving, Maintenance Superintendent.
Good morning again.
Morning.
These 3 units were identified last year at budget time. The condenser for all 3 of these units are original to the facility, so they were identified as a critical area of need. Throughout the years, we have had several repairs on these units, and we, in my opinion, have hit the end of their useful life. So that's why this was put on as a budget item. Just to know also, I have spoken with Tony Thompson, and he might want to speak to this as well. But the cost for this will come out of the jail commissary funds because it does directly affect the services that they provide over there with the inmates.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Part of the agreement that we had when we brought the proposal to take over commissary was we were going to be able to shift more of this expense that does directly benefit the jail, and clearly we're never going to make the jail budget neutral. But this is exactly the kind of stuff that we should be trying to do with that money. So this expense probably constitutes a couple of months, 2 or 3 months worth of net proceeds on jail commissary revenues, and so it's certainly a good use of that money.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Have a motion and a second on the floor.
Not yet.
Move to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded. This is a resolution. Please answer as your name is called.
Little,
Yes.
Magsman,
Yes,
Schwartz.
Yes.
Leyland,
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. This is a motion that the appointment of Sharon Drossi as a representative for Blackhawk County Civil Service Board be approved July 1st, 2018.
So move. Second.
Any discussion on this item? I contacted Sharon and she was willing to take another term. All in favor, aye.
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 Opposed, motion carried. This is a resolution providing consent to the city of Waterloo for the annexation of 20.22 acres of land along the east side of North Elk Run Road located northeast of 4455 Remington Road, and providing consent to the city of Waterloo on the expansion of the North Iowa Industrial Area Urban Renewal and Redevelopment Plan and TIF District Amendment Number 5, and authorize the chair to sign for same necessary documents.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded.
Good morning, Eric Schrader, City Planner, City of Waterloo. The City of Waterloo has a purchase agreement to purchase approximately 20 acres from the rotting houses on the east side of Elk Run Road. That purchase agreement is contingent on the city of Waterloo getting the land annexed into the city of Waterloo and expanded into our Northeast Industrial TIF district. The property is adjacent to the city of Waterloo current city limits on the south and west, and directly to the north is still unincorporated, but further to the north from that is also in the city limits. So the city limit kind of jogs around in that area. This fits in this area. It is in our general industrial area of the city, so we are proposing to purchase it. We do not have a use or a prospect at this time, but we are proposing to purchase it for future industrial development. We will be proposing to annex it and amend the TIF. We're asking that the county provide consent so that we can kind of do both the annexation and TIF amendment process at the same time. It will save approximately 3 months in the timeline. Any
What's
questions?
currently on that property now?
Farmland,
Is it in production?
yes. And it would remain in production until we had a development.
Further questions?
No? Thank you, Eric.
I have a motion and a second on the floor. This resolution, please answer your name is called.
Maxman,
Yes.
Schwartz,
Yes.
Leyland,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
White.
Yes, resolution adopted. Any reports or information from the board?
I have one thing I'd just like to read. I was going to mention it last week, and we had the canvas, and so I didn't, but I said I know all the supervisors have seen this, but so that the public receives it, I thought it was something worth mentioning. The Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting has been awarded to Blackhawk County by Government Finance Officers Association of the United States for its comprehensive annual financial report. The Certificate of Achievement is the highest form of recognition in the area of governmental accounting and financial reporting, and its attainment represents a significant accomplishment by a government and its management. An award of financial reporting achievement has been awarded to the individuals or department designated by the government as primarily responsible for preparing the award-winning comprehensive report. And I noticed, I know we have the recognition on the board, and I don't know if we had it prior to 2012, but we've had it since 2012. So I just wanted to thank Susan and the staff for achieving this for us again.
Thank you. Any other?
Thank you.
Anything else? I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.